The men and women who defend America face lethal dangers like hostile forces, fire, even nerve gas. But the biggest killers of our troops in Iraq and Afghanistan are homemade bombs. For troops in a war zone, death is sudden. Hidden bombs are one of the biggest threats to our men and women overseas. The enemy buries or disguises lethal bombs and then waits for unsuspecting soldiers to make one false move. Roadside bombs can detonate when stepped on or driven over. When bombs explode, razor-sharp steel blasts hundreds of feet in all directions.
There's IEDs all over the place, and there's people out there who want to do harm to us. Whether it's indirect fire or an actual emplacement of an IED.
Explosive ordnance disposal technicians volunteer for one of the toughest and most dangerous jobs in the military. EOD techs disarm bombs. Dozens of EOD techs from each of the armed services are killed each year. Roadside bombs have killed more than 2,300 Americans in Afghanistan and Iraq. The bombs come in all shapes and sizes, from leftover military shells to the more unusual variety.
Every IED that is out there is really up to the bomb maker. Some of them are as easy as the old-style Washington timer with the 2 wires. And then, of course, they go all the way up to cell phones and different types of things that they have out there to set them off.
EOD warriors must constantly search for enemy bombs. They work long, grueling hours.
You go out on one call that you think is just going to be one call, you can come back in 3 hours. Next thing you know, you're out 18 hours nonstop.
These Air Force EOD techs train at Tyndall Air Force Base in Florida. They're gearing up for a mission to find homemade bombs buried somewhere in the forest. On missions like this, soldiers haul 50 pounds of armor and gear in the blazing hot sun. They move carefully, searching for bombs in the weeds. EOD techs know any step they take could be their last.
The most dangerous is the unknown, and the unknown traveling to and from the objective is typically where most of our guys have gotten hurt.
EOD soldiers are the best at defusing bombs. This skill makes them a target for the enemy.
We're kind of a hot commodity. There's not very many of us, so being able to take out an EOD operator is quite a substantial target.
Grab that off and got it.
Once EOD specialists find a homemade bomb, they must first set up a camp outside the lethal blast zone. The enemy could be waiting for an EOD tech to get too close before setting it off.
The potential for it to be set up as a booby trap or an entrapment avenue for us, for EOD guys to go up there and just pick it up. It could potentially go off.
EOD soldiers then send remote control robots into the blast zone. Cameras on the robots give the troops a close look at the deadly bombs.
See right here, this is just like a swivel head for you. This is its first stage camera, so the primary camera that we utilize right here. We also have another camera right here in front of its grippers. That's your last camera right down here. It's your primary drive camera.
Soldiers control the robots with a laptop and a video game controller. They position the robots as close to the deadly bombs as possible. EOD techs need to determine if the bomb is booby-trapped to explode if someone gets too close. While EOD techs study the bomb through the robot's cameras, a heavily armed force nearby patrols the area. These soldiers protect the EOD techs working with the bomb. Once EOD techs determine that a bomb isn't booby-trapped, they head into the dangerous blast zone. They must now detonate the bomb themselves. Soldiers know that one mistake can cause horrible consequences.
When it comes to explosives, 1 foot can mean death and life. And because the blast wave, as it travels out, it loses pressure with every single inch it expands.
Swept that area over there.
EOD soldiers need detonation cords to blow up bombs. Det cords are thin wires of explosive powder. EOD techs send an electrical charge through the det cord. The charge reaches the end of the cord, and the bomb explodes.
Brake left, yeah. I'll brake right, and I'll clear a little area behind where I'll be working. All right, we're heading in, Cap.
The most dangerous part of an EOD soldier's job is placing the detonation cord next to the bomb. One slip could set off the bomb.
Right.
After laying down the det cord, EOD techs take cover.
I know! I know! I know!
Hidden bombs are the deadliest threat to our troops overseas. Air Force EOD techs use superior technology and raw courage to face down and destroy these deadly weapons. EOD techs disarm bombs to keep other soldiers alive.